Well, Chuck, you mentioned Bill Clinton. We have breaking news. The New York Times is reporting that Attorney General Loretta Lynch plans to announce that she will accept whatever recommendation career prosecutors and FBI Director James Comey make about whether to bring charges related to Hillary Clinton's private email server. She's removing herself. The paper says that her decision removes the possibility that a political appointee will overrule investigators in the case. This development comes after a lot of criticism around the Attorney General's meeting with former President Bill Clinton aboard her plane.
By the way,
at a Phoenix airport.
Can we just say, Mika, how irritated is Barack Obama by Bill Clinton? How irritated is Barack Obama by the existence of Bill Clinton and the lack of discipline, that the storm cloud that seems to follow Bill Clinton wherever he goes?
Did he think
it has to drive the president crazy?
Why do you think it's only Barack Obama that's annoyed with him? Why don't you think Hillary Clinton's a little annoyed with him?
Well, no, I'm sure Hillary Clinton's very annoyed with him. I'm just saying, Gene Robinson, the entire White House, there has been this rough relationship between Barack Obama and Bill Clinton for 8 years, and the two men do not understand each other. But when I see that split screen of Barack Obama's Attorney General and Bill Clinton, Bubba, you just can sense the president just rolls his eyes and can't believe what he's seeing.
I would guess that he probably did more than roll his eyes. I'll bet there were a few choice words.
I bet there were. Nice.
I have been wrong about this. I thought Bill Clinton would be relatively well behaved during this election cycle, and that he probably wouldn't step in it, since he stepped in it last time around several times. I thought he had learned from that. He hadn't learned quite as much as I had anticipated, and maybe this is the eruption, and he'll be better, going forward. But we'll see. We'll see.
So in light of this news that Loretta Lynch is going to accept the decision of the FBI, and she's not taking herself off the case necessarily, but she will accept the decision of the FBI, which is important when you put it in the context of past decisions. Remember when Attorney General Holder with Petraeus, the recommendation of the FBI was to pursue criminal charges, and he knocked it down to a misdemeanor. So they don't want any appearance of that. Here's the Attorney General defending her 30-minute conversation with former President Bill Clinton.
Our conversation was a great deal about his grandchildren. It was primarily social and about our travels. He mentioned the golf he played in Phoenix, and he mentioned travels he had had to West Virginia. We talked about former Attorney General Janet Reno, for example, whom we both know. But there was no discussion of any matter pending before the department or any matter pending before any other body. There was no discussion of Benghazi, no discussion of the State Department emails by way of example.
Well, when I first heard that yesterday afternoon, I actually thought they were joking. I thought the people that told me was, I said, no way. It's just no way that's going to happen. And it happened. And I'm flabbergasted by it.
Bob Costa, let's go to you on this as well. Does this have any impact on what we're watching in the campaign? I mean, obviously, we're talking earlier that it just sort of supports this idea that there's a cloud of suspicion that Clintons play above the rules, that they think they have their own rules, and some poor judgment on both sides here, really.